Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start this video by giving all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Achak Kwadash. Yahweh being the name of the Holy Father, Yahweh Shai being the name of his only begotten Son, and Rachak Kwadash meaning the Holy Spirit, which is the angels who give us this understanding of the scriptures. All right. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and obeying the voice of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. So this is a lamback pertaining to the video that Apostle Aramlab did. I believe it was Apostle Aramlab did a video pertaining to how come we can't get our own, in this world. How come we can't get our own? And the apostle went in and various definitions of words being like self-sufficient, the difference between getting wages and an income. It was a very edifying lesson. I suggest you brothers go watch it. I believe the name was how come we can't get our own in this land, So this is just a reply, in a sense, a quick reply to that video. So I'll start with Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, and that just puts you have to put that in perspective. We are here. I'm in Canada. For the brothers who are in Babylon the Great, they're in Babylon the Great. For wherever the Lord has scattered us, we are here this day in the land of our captivity. Okay. So why we're here to suffer a punishment. We're here to atone for. We're here to because for the consequence of disobeying Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai. So we are yet this day in the land of our captivity. Okay, not in the land of our blessing, not in the land of joy and happiness, not in the land of milk and honey. We're in the land of our captivity. Captivity meaning slavery, meaning servitude. We are under subjection to these heathens, okay, where that has scattered us for a reproach and a curse. We are here to be a reproach and a curse, right? Even the jakes that get up in this society, they had to do wickedness to get to sit at the table. And even when they do that wickedness, they're never going to be at the level of the elite, okay, the wicked elite of this world. They're never going to be to that level, man, because they don't want Jake to be exalted in this kingdom, man. Okay, they want to keep you at a certain level, and even if they bring you up, it's to dumb the people that are beneath. If they bring it, let's say for example, again, Kanye with his controversy of now he's saying that the blacks are the real Jews, but the elders and apostles and bishops they've been preaching this word, man. It's been 40 years and plus, man, that they've been pushing forth this word, that this word has been gone out, man. You see? And to be honest, man, when it comes to this, man, all these people that are saying somewhat of the truth, it's not 100%, man. At JMS we have 100% truth, and that's what separates us from these other groups. We have the 100% truth, meaning we have the answers. We have the proper answers, the proper breakdowns. We have the proper knowledge of the knowledge of the scriptures, right? So when we break it down, it's according to the word, okay? Because it says the word is not of any private interpretation. The Lord has given us this understanding so that we may share it for free, okay? So these people, man, even if the Lord has put that spirit in them to sprinkle somewhat of the truth, all these people, man, they're insiders. They're in bed with Esau. All these celebrities who are pushing forth the word, man. So at the end of the day, you're not really a man of the Lord until you're holding the Bible. You're out there in the highways and byways. You're pushing for the name of Yahweh Ba'Ashem Yahushai. You're cussing out these devil for the abomination that he's done. You're pushing for the salvation for the elect of Yahweh Ba'Ashem Yahushai. You're pushing for the proper doctrine out there in the highways and byways. So until then, man, regardless, if you with your half truths, your half steppings, man. The Lord is not with lukewarmness. You're either with him or you're against him. You see, that's just a little side rant, man. So back to the lesson. It says here, we are scattered. Uh, Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our cap in the this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject unto payments according to all the iniquity of our fathers. Are we not subject unto payments? You have First off, you pay the car. After you're done paying the car, you have to pay for insurance just in case something happens. Just in case, you know, insurance is the biggest hustle, man. So you pay for insurance, and then after you finish paying for insurance, you still have to pay for parking. Wherever you go, you pay for parking, and then you park somewhere too long, they fine you. You ever heard of excessive parking? Excessive. If you stay somewhere too long, they ticket you with with madness, man. This is the kingdom of the wicked, man. So you have no rest in this place, man. As it says, arise, for this place is polluted, is not your rest, man. Okay? And it says here, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. That's really the cause, because we departed from the Lord our power. So what's the solution at the end of the day? To return back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to repent from the iniquities that we have committed, and to seek the Lord 10 times more. As it says, as it was in your mind to go astray from the Lord, now seek him 10 times more. You have to go harder for the truth, man. You have to go harder for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You see? It says here, verse 10, how happened it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxen old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, these other nations. They are dead, because why? Because they do not have the law, statutes, and commandment. This land where we stand, the world in itself doesn't push for the vibration of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and obeying the voice of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. This world pushes forth the vibration of disobedience. And why is that? Because in Job 9:24 it says, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? We know that it's Isa Edom, pertaining to Malachi 4:1. He is the border of wickedness. Wherever he goes, he spreads his wickedness as a poison. That's why we call him a snake, because if a snake bite, it takes a little time, but then afterwards, the effect of that poison is death. You might not feel it at the moment, but later on, it's death. As soon as wherever Isa Edom lays his foot, he spreads his poison, and it corrupts the minds of the people. As it says, the just is more excellent than his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked seduced them. So just by being around here, being awake, being surrounded by that vibration of wickedness, you might end up, if you're not surrounded if the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai doesn't want you for him, doesn't separate you from the world, you might actually think that this is all right. Matter of fact, even when we were in the world, we were under that vibration of rebellion. We were seeking after the ways of the Gentiles, you see. But now the Lord has cleansed us through his word, and now we're returned unto the Father, and we're seeking for him in truth and sincerity. Okay, but again, the world was given unto the hands of the wicked, and those that do not seek the Lord are seeking after the devil. Okay, so it says here, but how happened that we're now under the hands of our enemies? How we waxen old and defiled with the dead, that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. For if thou hast walked in the ways of the Most High, thou should have dwelt in peace forever. Right? The Lord is basically, because at the end of the day, the law, statutes, and commandments was for our benefit, was for our good. The law, statutes, and commandments will lead. It's for life. Okay, this is a real. It generates life. Okay, but because we disobeyed, we had to be punished. We drank the cup. That those that were not roughly paraphrasing, those that were not to drink the cup have surely drunken. Okay, why? Because we went off. But now it's gonna be the turn of Isa Edom to drink the drink of the cup of captivity, drink of the cup of slavery, even the drags thereof. You see, till the last sip. Okay. So it says here in 2nd Ezra 6:55, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. The world, the water, the trees, the sun, every the creation was made for our sakes. Okay? But it says here, and as for the other people, which also come of Adam, that has said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, it has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. That's how important these other nations are in the eyes of Yahweh Bashim Shai. They're nothing, man. At the end of the day, they're supposed to be our servants. As it says, I have seen an error that proceeded from the maker. A servant seated on a horse, and a prince are walking as servants, roughly paraphrasing. You know, the role reversal. You see, the paradigm shift. But these things are gonna the earth, when Yahushua comes back, is gonna flip everything upside the way it's really supposed to be. Okay? He's gonna bring back order in the earth. All right, the women are gonna be are gonna be submissive unto their husband, unto their only one man, unto their husband. These other nations are gonna be in subjection under Israel. But first, Yahushua has to come and establish righteousness, and that's why we have to wait upon him. Okay, it's not for us to rise up an army and to go fight. Even like the Lord says that we are worms in this place, man. We have no power in this world, man. We have completely been abased. You see, and it says now in verse 2nd Ezra 6:75, and now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which now have been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us. They have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Okay? So at the end of the day, they're not really doing it for our benefit. Even when we're going to be rulers over them, other than Esau, man, these other nations are going to catch hell, but they're going to be in a better estate than now, than being under the servitude of Esau Edom, you know? Because the as it says, the power of the earth is in the hands of the Lord, and then one day he will set up one that is profitable. Yeah, having Yahweh Shai and having the 144,000, the government body in rulership, is for the benefit of the earth. Everyone is gonna be, everyone's gonna rejoice. You know, when it says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, man. To the point where the whole creation is mourning because of the bad management that Esau has been doing while he's been in power, destroying the whole earth, man. You know, you got fish who are beaching themselves, whales beaching themselves, man. Animals going extinct. That shouldn't be a extinction. Animal being extinct shouldn't be a thing. In the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, there's not gonna be extinction. The only thing that's gonna be exterminated and extinct is gonna be the nation of Esau Edom, right? For the atrocities that he has committed, not only on the earth, but not only to the people of the Lord, but also onto the earth, man. The wickedness that he has been pushing. All right. So again, these heathens that have been reputed as nothing have begun to reign over us and to devour us. Okay. And it says here, verse 59, 2nd Ezra 6:59, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? And again, back to Job 9:24, the earth was given unto the hands of the wicked. Right? It was a decree of the watchers. Right? So people may understand that the Lord is in control of the world. He's in control. The Lord is in power, and He set us up the basis of man. So at one point, in the dark ages, Israel was at the top of the food chain, and Esau Edom was at the bottom. Okay, as it says in Job, they were eating they're eating fleas off each other. Growling at the moon. Roughly paraphrasing. They were at a level of a beast. They were such as a beast, man. You see. And again, but now these people are ruling over us because not because they're better than us, but because the Lord has found it uh, pleasing. The Lord has found it acceptable to use them as a whipping stick, as a weapon of correction, to put Jacob back in his place, right? For disobedient, disobeying his commandments, disobeying his commandments. And just as a father knows exactly how to punish a child, that's exactly how the Lord knows how to punish his own begotten his own begotten son, because we are his firstborn with Yahushai. You know, Yahushai being the firstborn, and but Yasha Allah is the sons. We are the sons of Yahweh Bashem Yashai. We are the princes of the power. All right. So it says here in Deuteronomy 28 and 43, pertaining to the curses, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, meaning Isa Edom, and thou shalt come down very low. So now we see that paradigm shift. Now he is high and we are low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Again, we have the back end of the stick. We have the short end of the stick, man. You see? And that's because the Lord has set it up because of our disobedience. All right? And again, it says here, verse 45, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. Again, that's the reason why. So in reversal, if you keep the law, statutes, and commandments, which we're gonna do to its perfection, once Yahushua comes back and gives us this immortal body. Once Yahushua gives us our immortal body, we will be able to keep the law, statutes, and commandments forever. Because the wages of sin is death. If you do not sin, you cannot die. That as Yahushua being the perfect example, because it says even death could not hold him back. Because Yahushua in his flesh, he did not sin. He kept the laws to a T. So when he was put to death, he resurrected 3 days later, because death could not hold him back. So when we're gonna be changed and have a similar body like unto his glorious body, we won't be able to sin. Okay, we'll be in every action that we'll be doing will be according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. So again, that was the reason why that's the reason why these curses, why right now we're in the land of our captivity, subject unto payments, and being the tail and not the head, because of our disobedience. It says here, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there shall thy serve other powers, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Now you got certain jakes into being Muslims. Now you got other jakes into Christianity, other jakes into Buddhism, and all sorts of madness, instead of seeking after the true living power, which is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? And among these nations shall thy found no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. And let me tell you, man, that precept hits me, because the whole day I've been up since 5 a.m. and I just finished work at 8 p.m. And since that time, I've been on my feet the whole day, man. I work security, and I've been on my feet the whole day, man. You know, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, man. You know, yeah, I feel it, man. That precept, it hits me, man, because my feet, they're crying, man. You see, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. Okay, there's gonna be a time where if you're not under the protection of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man, in the time of Jacob's trouble, as it says, if the righteous are scarcely saved, where would the sinner and the unrighteous appear? If you're not under the protection of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, you're basically a walking dead, man. As it says, the day of the Lord is not the day of the Lord darkness and only darkness, as if you're being chased by a lion, and then being chased by a bear, and then just to end up being bitten by a serpent. You escape those two troubles just to end up getting bitten by a serpent. You're not gonna escape, man. You are not gonna escape Jacob's trouble if you're not under the protection of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And if you survive being in one of these other nations, it's just to end up in slavery. Okay, it's not for these other nations, man. If you're not an Israelite, there's nothing good waiting for you, man. All right, only death and destruction and slavery, man. You see, as pertaining to Revelation 13 and 10. Okay, and it says here, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. So in a sense, that's something that maybe not too much in this time, but we're gonna come in a time, as I said, in Jacob's trouble, man. There's a lot of because of that pandemic that just happened. Many people ended up on the streets. Many people ended up losing their jobs because they didn't want to take the 1-2 punch. You see, the 1-2 knockout combo. They didn't want to take it, so they ended up losing their jobs. A lot of people ended up getting evicted because they lost their jobs. They couldn't pay their bills. There's gonna be a time where when their new currency, they're gonna debt it with the currency, and they're gonna set up a new digital system with the MOTB, the mark of the beast. Okay, they're gonna set up a new digital currency, and if you do not have it, you're gonna be how do I say that? You're gonna be xed out from the society, man. You won't be able to buy or sell. What if you can't buy or you can't sell? You're basically cut off, man. These guys, so you're basically, in a sense, that's basically trying to kill you, slowly. You see. So in a sense, in this society, we cannot have peace. We will not have ease. Our life will be in straits, man. We will have no assurance of our life, man, for our life. Okay. And it says here, verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee in Salakia. Yeah, verse 68, Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, meaning we won't see the land of Israel until Yahweh Bashem Yahushai brings us back. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you. Again, it says no man, because Yahweh Shai is not going to come back as a man. He's going to come back as a power, with his angelic body. Okay, he's going to come back as the Son of the Most High. He's going to come back as a lion to deliver us out of the mighty that is too strong for us. Okay, so just finish up with So yeah, I guess that's it, man. Just to the point was that we are yet this day in the land of our captivity, and this is not our rest. Okay, we cannot seek to become famous, or to become to seek for status, fame, and money in this kingdom, because all this is gonna perish at the end of the day. This is vain things, man. We have to seek the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai first. If you end up getting a job, getting a position that keeps you financially stable, that's a blessing, right? But at the end of the day, what's the most important? Sufficient for the day. Tomorrow will take care of tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of tomorrow. Sufficient for the day. Tomorrow is the evil thereof. You see, something's roughly paraphrasing. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Okay. What we have to first think about is pushing forth the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Because at the end of the day, in Jacob's trouble, you can't think that it's called Jacob's trouble, not Jacob relaxing time, Jacob's good time, Jacob fun time. No, man, it's called Jacob's trouble. At the end of the day, these devils are gonna come down with great wrath. Okay, we are in the land of our captivity. Again, I have to push that forth, man. We're not here to have fun. We're here to suffer judgment. We're here to we're here to do the time, because we did the crime of disobeying Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Right? So right now we're in jail, man. Okay? This is why the curses are upon us, man. Left and right, and you're catching hell from every side, man. Because we're in the kingdom of the devil, man. Okay? And he's not for our turn, the same way how Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is not for his turn. And we understand that his kingdom is at an end, and he has to do as much as he can to hold on to power to the point where he's willing to kill his own people as well. Okay, so if he's willing to kill his own people, man, how much more us? How much more us, Jake? Come on, man. So just realize that this is not our rest, man. This world, this land is not our rest. Put your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. He's coming back to deliver us soon, man. Quick, faster than we believe, man. Salvation is nearer than we believe, man. All right, so wake up, you know, put, forget about all the distraction that Amalek, the controlled opposition that Amalek is setting up. Focus on the words. Focus on the true gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, because at the end of the day, these words can lead us, can save our souls, man. Take heed unto this doctrine, for by doing that, you may save yourself and those that listen unto you, man. Okay, so this doctrine will lead us unto life. This doctrine, our faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not in this world, man. This world is vanity; it will pass away, man. All right, we are in the land of our captivity. We have to remember that, man. All right. So so again, in a sense, your mentality should be that, yo, I want this place to be destroyed sooner than later. Right? Like our mentality is not to stay here and build generational wealth. Right? This is nothing to us, man. And as I said, we go to work, we come back home, we do our videos, and call it a day, man. We're not gonna ask for overtime unless we have to. We rather just, come on, man. That being said, man, I just cut it short. So I hope this lesson was edifying. We're in the land of our captivity, and the only way to survive, and the only way to survive the time of trouble that are to come is to be under the protection of Yahweh Bashim Elshai. Right? So that being said, I like to give all honor, praises, and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Achakwadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders, apostles, and bishop of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Salutation to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel, those who are keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. And shalom, peace and blessing unto you. And until the next lesson, shalom. DTA Ababa Shalom.